His voice is summer, his story is epic, and his presence 24 karat gold. Please welcome our last guest of the season, Tiki Taane, everybody. Here he is.
Kia ora.
First question, what's it like to be an iconic musician in Aotearoa right now?
I guess, yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I've been doing this for a while, and I'm still around. So that's always a good sign. People still come to my gigs and buy my shit, so
That's the main thing.
so it's all right, you know.
There's a comprehensive story to getting to be iconic and sitting here on this fantastic TV show. Of
course. Yeah.
What is your story? You know, cut to the chase.
What's my story?
Yeah, how did you go from a boy playing guitar somewhere to being on television and being iconic?
I don't know. I guess right place at the right time. Yeah. Also, you know, I often tell kids when I go and speak at school and stuff that, you know, I mean, like, I might look like a bit of a scruff and a bit of a lazy, bloody hoary playing a bloody guitar, but I actually get up really early every fucking day and make shit happen, like every day, every day, just get up and make stuff happen constantly. So I know where I'm booked on. I'm starting to book gigs on April the 5th, 14th, 16th, stuff like that, you know. So it's all about, I guess, just having that work ethic.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is all I'm good at, and you know how it is, brother. I mean, we just do what we do, and you know,
love it.
And that's the main thing. At the end of the day, I left school at 14, started my heavy metal band. I was in a heavy metal band, and we were called Cultivation, and it's all about we're pro marijuana, growing marijuana, smoking marijuana, decriminalisation, all that stuff, like that, right? And I was 14 years old, left school, started my band on stage at 15. And it's just progressed into where it is now, which is now a business. It's a business now.
And achieving what you've done,
yeah,
to get to this stage in your career, in your mind, are you satisfied? Have you made it? What is making it?
I'm really happy and really blessed that I've managed to make a really good living out of it, and I've managed to set myself up and my son and my family, my whānau as well, you know. So. Yes, I'm really blessed. I've still got lots to go, you know what I mean? I've just done this amazing project with an orchestra called With Strings Attached. Yeah. And it's been the most... You were there, Thane.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, it was amazing, by the way.
Awesome.
It did.
What do you reckon?
Just magical. I mean, the whole setting of Old St Paul's Church with you guys on stage, the Shapeshifter and the orchestra.
Oh, was this the gig in Wellington?
It was a magical night.
With Te Paua Mangatawhiri, the kapaka group, which has never been done before, ever, in the history of the planet that I know of, as an orchestra and a kapaka group. Inside a church in, like, Wellington. So, yeah, just things like that, you know what I mean?
Strings Attached, I mean, that was very elaborate. I mean, a lot of work's gone into that, right?
I mean, we were talking about in February, right? And I said no the first couple of times because I was shit scared, man. I was like, you know, this brown tattooed dude who can't read or write music, and here I am jamming with the elite. You know what I mean? I mean, these guys can read music off fly shit on the wall, you know what I mean? You know, so I'm like going, what? So it was a really, for me, it was a really step outside of my comfort zone. But I'm so glad I did it, and now we've got something really amazing, really special. We captured something which is going to be on TV.
TV1.
And then I'm going to release a DVD and a live album and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, everything's going cool. Just when you think you're kind of doing this, things happen, you know, just all the time.
Well, it's a very personal night for you though, because you revealed a whole lot of stuff about your personal life.
Yeah, bro.
Losing partner, Nana.
Yeah, just being, you know, about the arrest and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's what, you know, for me, music, when you play in front of people, you want to be able to give them, you know, break down that sort of barrier. And the best way to do it is to actually just go, this is me, this is what I've done. You know what I mean? And people go, oh, or they go, ooh, or they go, hey, you know what I mean? And that really brings people in. And then, so that's what it's about, you know, music and art and expression.
Thank you so much, and we're going to be back after this.
Ready?
Oh, we're going to do the...
Oh, yeah, hold on.
This is awkward.
You start it, Thane, go.
All right, so... Oh, here we go. And it's like one of those weird telethons.
Oh, yeah!
Telethon.
Donate to Aotearoa Social Club.
So, Tiki, how does the songwriting process start for you? Do you go off to a beach? Do you go on holiday?
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, take On My Mind, for example. How did you come up with that? Always On My Mind.
Well, that was it was about one of my girlfriends.
Always good to have options.
One of them.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I've been in love probably like 5 times. I've been lucky. I've been in love 5 times.
Really?
I reckon, yeah. And And we've all ended up actually now being really awesome friends at the end of the day, you know, because that's really important as well, is making sure that that back end part is all good, you know, when it's all gone to shit, that you can still actually get on and hang out.
Sure.
But I wrote it about this amazing girl that I was seeing in Wellington, and she was so supportive of what I was doing. I was really busy touring the world, and she was just like, always, never once got shitty about it, or did the guilt trip thing. She was just like, yeah, off you go, boy, do your thing, woohoo, you know what I mean?
So why'd you leave her?
We were, I guess, you know, like, it got to about 3 years, and it just started sort of, even though I was really busy and she was really supportive, we're like ships in the night, you know what I mean? Like this.
Passing each other.
And when that starts happening, you start creating your own worlds, and you kind of, you're not really, you know what I'm trying to talk about here. So we kind of decided as a mutual thing to kind of like go our own ways. But she's in Spain now. She's been living there for about 7 years. And so I wrote the song about her. So that's where Always On My Mind comes from. And then there's like songs like Freedom to Sing, which I wrote about being arrested. And there's Tangaroa, which of course is about Tangaroa and about the tsunami that hit in 2003 in Indonesia and things like that. So it's all pretty, yeah, it's stuff about experiences that have kind of happened to me, or stuff that I'm thinking about that's greatly affected me at the time.
So will we hear new songs about your breakup and kids and moving on?
Yeah, of course. There's
being a single man now?
I am a single man, yeah, and enjoying being giving heaps of time to my son. We just got back from Rarotonga. It's the first time ever that I've had him for over a week, and we went to Rarotonga, just me and him. It was awesome.
Wow.
So yeah, that's even though the relationship is ended, we're still really good friends, and we're trying to work that bit out. But it's kind of also really positive because I get to have my son quite a bit, you know what I mean, and hang out with him. Yeah, so I'm all good.
Yeah, you haven't been shy about your past and everything you've been through, you know, leaving school at a young age and stuff. If there was something that you did want your son to kind of pass on, you know, when you've gone, or something that everybody remembers you about, what would it be? Because you've been through so much. So what would it be that you want people to kind of remember you for?
I guess it's a really hard question. Yeah, I mean, if we flip it around, I mean, how would you say that? You know, like, how do you answer that? I guess for me, I mean, just someone who actually gave a shit and actually did their best in music and art, and
Spoke the truth?
Yeah, spoke the truth, and also try to bridge the gap between Pākehā and Māori with my music and art, which I kind of feel that I'm kind of doing.
You can be on stage being the big time performer guy, and then you can say, meet me around the front and I'll shake your hand, sign it, and hey, come meet my dad.
Yeah,
it's like, wow, this is incredible.
No, my dad, he's awesome, you know, I mean, he's coming back to that question actually, this reminds me, like, me and my dad are so tight. He's like my best friend, you know, and I can tell him anything, and he's told me anything. That's probably why I'm so open. So me and my son and I have that same relationship because my dad and I have that relationship. So I guess at the end of the day, yeah, that's what I'm passing on to my son, is the fact that he can be open and honest with me. He can tell me anything at all.
And you're still going to be there.
Good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course, you know, it's going to be, when he hits his teens, he's probably going to be a little shit just like me, but that's cool. That's karma.
Tell you what, your life would make a great movie. Speaking of movies,
lovely tenuous link there, mate.
And I reckon you could play. You play me in the movie.
Okay, I got
and I'll play you in your movie.
Oh shit!
I'll pick up where I left off. Speaking of movies, it sounds like a Bob Marley track, but I assure you, it's a movie you're gonna love.
There's an easy road and there is a hard road. We're the ones that take the dirt road.
I'm here with one of the promoters of the concert.
That's right. Well, the line is coming. I'm playing a one-off concert and we're running a competition to find the opening act.
Get to work.
What do you want?
Oh, now we get to play.
You even played on stage before? Well, hurry up then.
You are an army, so big, so full, so hearty. I am a waterfall.
How'd you fellas like to open for the next band in town?
What do you mean?
Not a trick question.
We got an audition. Your pipe dream's gonna pay the bills. Because there's more to me than just spot picking. Things are changing.
Today. Go for today.
I know that you know there's something on the other side.
So, you got no name. You're all dressed like you're some welcoming party for Captain Cook and his endeavours. A little bit to work on there, eh?
I know you can sing. We all played. We all had to make a choice.
Finally, the day we've all been waiting for.
We started all this, bro, and now you want to walk away.
The stadium's packed to capacity. 22,000 people from all over the country.
Make a choice, son.
You all right?
Nah, not really.
Good movie.
Dan Walker beefed up a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, hasn't he?
Oh, you were
tell
checking
you
him
what
out
now,
like that thing.
Timmy, you've had experience with this movie. You know a little something about it.
What's that?
You know something about this movie, don't you?
Yeah, it's got Stan Walker in it.
Okay.
Great observation,
and
Timmy.
Darcy Ray Flavel.
Were you just reading that
Ghost
off
Chips, dude.
Yeah, there's lots of people, like Kiwi guys in it. Māori
Willa
fellas.
Morrison, don't think about him.
And it's about these guys, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the bro a question. Love the Popo Cuzzy. What was that about?
The Fuck the Police by NWA. Yeah. That was, it turned into a bit of a awesome experience. I did a gig in Tauranga as like a private R18 DJ MC set, and the police walked in, did their routine and kind of did their thing, and I sort of looked at the DJ and went, let's do it. And then we dropped Fuck the Police by NWA. I mean, because I'm a musician, I perform, I like to stir it up and be in your face, but at the end of the day, they took it that step further and put me in handcuffs, even though there was no right. Because legally, there's something called the, it's called the New Zealand Bill of Rights Act, 1990, 14S.
Well,
everyone has the right to freedom of expression, including the right to receive, seek and impart information and opinions of any sort and of any kind.
Can you tell
which
me,
means I can play the song.
Can you just quickly tell me, how was the support come in from fellow artists around the place?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I remember you rang me on the day. Remember, I was at the beach with my son, and I was like, "Who's this?" And I didn't realise that you were live on.
I was live
radio.
on George FM, and the thing is, I debated
with yourself again, thing.
Thank you, George FM 96.6. I was
Not on my
debating
FM.
whether to call you or not, but there you were. It was an actual beautiful moment. You were on the beach, almost sun going down.
Yeah.
With your son.
Yeah.
And it was a great conversation.
That was like the 2 days after being arrested.
Yeah, but I thought you would never pick up. Like, it's very hard to ring off the cuff without calling management of any sort.
Yeah.
And you were that kind of guy to actually pick up your phone and go, yeah, sure, I'll give you a comment.
Intrusive, isn't it?
Well, that's the kind of guy I am.
But it was all good. I mean, my phone was going off, when that happened. And it raised a really good point. I mean, a lot of people were totally against it. And then other people were totally for it. And was, freedom of speech. You should be able to play that. Also, Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff. Yeah. Also, Elvis Presley's Jailhouse Rock, which are all songs that are offensive to police, right? It's always going to be like that. And I'm always going to be a little shit by pushing that button.
We're going to pick up this conversation.
It's your job as an artist, though, right?
Yeah. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Tiki Taane, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Our special guest, Tiki Taane, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Tiki's in the studio for our very last show on Aotearoa Social Club. Tiki, I've got a question for you.
Yes,
who do you want to really collaborate with now? I mean, you've done the best so far. Anyone you got your eye on? Really?
Yeah. We're going to have a jam this weekend, bro?
Yeah, we'll have a jam this weekend. Seriously, going to jam this weekend?
Nice.
Seriously? Not for the TV camera? Seriously?
No, we're just talking about it. We've talked about it for years, eh?
All about timing, Cass.
Yeah.
Okay. What direction are you taking in? And this could be an
One
exclusive.
Direction, bro.
Yeah! I was waiting for that. Thank you.
Straight, I hope.
Direction.
Now,
I've got a question.
Okay.
Yes, Timmy.
Hey, tattoos. Which one did you get first?
I actually got Uinuku Whātu. Uinuku, which is the rainbow god, symbol of Ngāti Manipoto. Wow, there we are.
Boom, party.
And Uinuku, if you've ever seen it, it's about 2 metres tall. It looks like a number 9 with 4 prongs on it. And it's the rainbow god. Yeah, at the moment it's at Te Papa Museum. It's beautiful. So I got that when I was 14, which is real. It's kind of faded.
Jesus.
It's hard to see it.
Yeah. So that's like, 16 years old, so it's held in there.
Nothing always goes to plan here at Aotearoa Social Club, especially tonight.
In the mouth.
Taxpayer-funded television in one location over 10 weeks. That's incredible television. Now,
It's only the half of it.
Thank you so much for joining us, taking time out of your schedule. Give them a round of applause. Tiki Taane, everybody.
Lovely to see you.
Just quickly, what are you doing this summer? Have you got a bit of a calendar that you could just give us?
Yeah, massive. Lots of touring, La-Di-Da, Rhythm and Vines, Baywatch, Cora Gold, heaps of stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
and your website?
TikiTaane.com, check it out.
Okay, I'll get the T-shirt, I can get everything?
Yeah, for sure.
One
Yeah,
place.
we even sell amber beads
Fantastic.
for babies.
Okay.